Alright, so the first thing I'm noticing is that you're locking your right knee up on the backswing and getting your weight to your left side. When you get to your backswing, your weight's on your left side, so the bottom portion of the arc of the swing will be in front of the ball, which will lead to inconsistent striking of the golf ball. So we're going to really work on trying to keep that right knee flexed in the backswing. You've been keeping your weight kind of on your left side. You want to keep it back on your right side, kind of load up the power all on your right side, kind of right leg a little bit, keep that right knee flexed. You can think of it kind of like a coil. If you tighten up a coil, it has a lot more power, but if you straighten up the coil, not quite as much power. So when you get back, just keep that right knee flexed and a little more weight on your right side as opposed to your left side.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, well, try again. You can do it again. You can do it. Just focus on keeping that right knee flexed. Yeah, straighten it up there a little bit. One more time. One more time. That was a little better. Kept it flexed there pretty well.
Well, I've always wondered when you putt, when you tee off, you swing with your whole body, but when you putt, do you use your hips? Do you just go move like a clock, like a pendulum? How do you swing?
Okay, with the putter specifically, it's pretty much the only one of probably two swings in the entire game of golf that we use pretty much just our shoulders kind of as a pendulum. Chip shots a little bit as well. And here I'll give you a little demonstration. So the pendulum, you want to keep your lower body, pretty much most of your body I should say, as quiet as possible, pretty much not move, almost like a statue. One way to remember it, kind of. Then you take a grip on the club and just kind of rock your shoulders back and forth. And you don't want to focus on hitting a ball, you kind of want to focus on the ball getting in the way of the putting stroke. That's one thing that my high school golf coach taught me, even on a regular golf swing even. Just the ball kind of getting in the way. In addition to that as well, when you're standing over top of the ball, you don't want to be too far out or too far over top of the ball. You want to have your eyes directly over top of the ball, so it's easier to see the line. Like right now, my eyes, I could probably drop a ball from my eye line up here, straight down, and it would probably hit the golf ball.
Gotcha.
Easier to see the line that way and easy to have that pendulum swing. So we'll have each one of you rotate around, hit one golf ball, focusing on that pendulum, and I'll make sure to look back and make sure your eye line is directly over top of the ball. Okay?
Am I good?
You're going to need to move your eyes, move your body. So a little bit closer, yep.
There?
That looks good right there, yep. He's in a hole.
It is enough.
No, no, no,
Well,
no,
it's
no.
easy.
No, 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 no.
I need to move the tees, that's fine.
I was watching pros practice once, and I noticed they put a device on, almost looked like a mirror.
Yeah, that's a very popular training aid. That looks good.
He means you look good.
Yeah.
Ooh, nice.
He's in a hole. Yeah, a lot of the pros, that's a very popular training device, training aid either way, that pros use. Kind of like a maybe it's about 2 feet long, maybe about a foot wide. That looks good. That
Oh, to ensure
to ensure their eyes are over top of the ball, because it's I wouldn't say similar to this, but maybe it's about this wide, and it's just straight glass and has a black line kind of right down the middle.
Oh, okay.
And you can put your ball in the middle there, and when you're adjusting the putt, you can see where your eyes are at.
That makes sense.
According to that black line where your ball's at, and that way you can see if you're
You're
right.
But
But
exactly.
But don't use it during the eclipse.
Yeah, don't do the thing eclipse.
Wasn't this close or anything?
Needs special.
We need a ruling on that.
A
Move
ruling?
that tape.
Uh-huh.
Oh, sorry.
Good. This is a little breaking putt. I just now noticed that. But
Uh-huh.
you look to be doing pretty well. Having your eyes over top of the ball and having that pendulum swing definitely looks good.